That is a beautiful rendition of Love Story by Shirley Irene. Shirley, thank you so much for opening up this Lemurian Heart Temple with that beautiful song. You are so vibrant in that, and we just love it. It warms our hearts. Well, welcome everyone. We are here in this Lion's Gate portal, and the old earth is beyond us. It is behind us. And we are feeling liberated as we continue to just be in new earth creations and bringing back the oneness that Lemuria once was. I want to welcome Shirley and Michelle to our circle along with everyone. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Hello.
All right, share with us how you're feeling with this portal here, this incredible gateway of liberation. Shirley, how about you?
Oh. It's a beautiful world if we open up to it. You know, it's gorgeous right now for me and for many of us. Sad to say in Australia, it's a little difficult for some. They did a big lockdown. I don't know if I should say this, but 20 of them OD'd, committed suicide. And so I'm really praying. You know, we're praying every night now, and I'm praying extra hard for that area. You know, they don't have people like I have you, you know, for support, for sharing the love and the light. You know, it's hard, isn't it? And yet, there's so much beautiful things coming in.
There's so much from every aspect of what's happening right now. It feels like everything is alive and pulsing, and we're really being asked to stay centered and be that calm for all the places that are going through turbulence and strife. But at the same time, it feels very expansive. And
oh, yeah.
There's so much, it's so hard to articulate it, but it does feel like with this Lion's Gate, I actually was at a ceremony with a bunch of indigenous elders in Los Angeles at a park that we televised some of it, you know, with people putting their intentions and their offerings.
Beautiful.
Into the circle in the space. And what I wrote in my thank you letters to all the indigenous elders that participated, and Elizabeth April came and she held space so beautifully, like from the galactic space. So it was like bridging our star ancestors and future selves with our earth ancestors. And it did feel like that word portal really expanded, like the portal is expanding for each one of us to really step in and turn inward and onward. And while we witness these things going on around the world, and many people are taking the exit portal, you see a lot of people that, you know, maybe their souls have decided that they're better served off planet right now, and maybe, you know, it's my hope that they're assisting from the other side. And I've had a lot of prayer requests for people that have, you know, been leaving their bodies, and there's sadness involved with that, but at the same time, holding space for anybody that's going through that, and knowing that there's a blossoming that's happening as well. So a lot of different emotions are pulsing right now. And it feels so good to just be here in the heart center and hold space and know that holding space is important. It means something. It's a piece of the puzzle.
Absolutely.
Yes, and we've talked a lot about sovereignty and allowing everyone to be where they are and for all of us to be neutral and out of judgment as well. And it's, as we heard even this weekend, Patricia Diane Cota-Robles was saying that this planetary reset is allowing hearts to open more and more, and that even those who are leaving are even joining in this momentous time and stepping into their role, even as sad as it may be. So it's sad, and it's good to keep our eye on the prize as well, because we can see great change.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are in this group, and we love this topic today because here we are in this Lionsgate portal, and we are going to be with the Golden Dolphins. Shirley, tell us more about what's going to happen in our session today. What are you going to do for us?
Well, most important, I think, because of everything that's going on, we need to activate the energy and the frequency of, love, light, joy, and peaceful blessings. And the Dolphin Golden Merkaba is a lot of fun one to do, because that's when I first did this, I sort of got into my angelic weaving. The Golden Dolphins taught me to do the angelic weaving, by the way. And I want to activate everybody today with it. And then I would love to bring in some of the cosmic rays to open our precious hearts. And I'm always ready for that one. Whatever.
It's cute. It's cute. It's really cute.
I love that. And I can't do it all at one time, but I would love to do the meditation on the Temple of the Heart. And that's the sacred chamber of the heart. And that's our 8th ray chakra. And then so I was changing my mind, and I'm going to do that one, and then the Dolphin Golden Merkaba.
Okay.
How about that?
That sounds beautiful. Yes, the Temple of the Heart, absolutely, and the Golden Dolphin Merkaba. Okay, Shirley and everyone, thank you so much for being here and joining in this sacred circle of our group energy. Here we go. Enjoy this time as Shirley sets us up for sacred space.
Okay. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sebaoth. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sebaoth. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sebaoth. Going to put us in the golden pyramid of protection. Mikael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, Shmuel and Charity, Jophiel, Zachiel, Amethyst, Metatron, Sandalphon, Melchizedek, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Mary Magdalene, Jesus, Sananda, Papa Joe, Saint Germain, Doaku, Sunakumara, Padre Pio, Saint Francis of Assisi, Mother Isis, Mother Sekhmet, precious Mother Earth, feel her heart, sending you love and light. Yo, yo, yo. I'm going to put us all in the golden pyramid. And as we did this, so many more come in today. When I'm doing the Temple of the Heart, Harold and Amora came in. Wow. Thus the Lord of the world embraces all in his precious heart. That's all of the initiates who have risen from this planetary system under Lord Sanat Kumara, Buddha, who holds the beautiful, sacred love fire flame. It is a love of excellence. It's a love of the very process of striving to perform with excellence. I think we all should realize that we are here now because of unfinished business, unfinished because of the absence of perfect love in our lives, a love of excellence that will see through just in the moment when that which is brought forth to us becomes nourishment for the babes in Christ. The love of which we would speak of is the love of excellence. So you have inscribed the word of Poseidon. Learn to love to do well, and you shall. We speak of that love. Then that descends and it flows down. It becomes an active principle that is able to crystallize the ideations of the mind of God, the desires of God, into action. Let me tell you something about perfect love. It is not only opportunity to endow matter and material creation with the Holy Spirit. It is the love of perfecting the art, the skill, the profession, the study. It is the love to do all things well, because God is thereby qualified and glorified. It is the love that desires to be in the right vibration now and always, because of the great sacrifices made by the avatars who have gone before, and of the intense plight of humanity and their needs. It is love of excellence and the love of the very process of striving to perform with excellence. In a way, it is love of the sacred labor. It is love to be engaged in the work of the ages. It is a love that says, all things I do, I will do them accounting to the law of perfection. I will do them to manifest this perfection of Christ and his will, of which God has given to us the capability and the perseverance. This is love that is sharpening the trolls and tools of our mind, preparing our precious hearts. Oh, some fast, some pray. Not in order to display spirituality, but for a cosmic purpose, to be the vessel of the Lord. It is a love that lives in the sense of God's holiness. It is a love that does not forget the person of Mother Mary, or the holy angels, or the vastness of the work at hand, or of all that hangs upon this victory. It is the love of souls about to be lost, but who will not be lost because we press on and summon again and again the energies needed, and the light, and a determination to finish that which has begun. Some say, upon the foundation of sacrifice, selflessness, surrender, and service. So now, therefore, let us build the ruby pyramid, the pyramid of the ruby ray. Let it rise within the seat of your soul chakra. Of each one is a supreme gift of self-givingness in this sacred year. May our understanding of perfect love, may our raising up of the ruby ray pyramid within our precious hearts and souls be for the healing of the absence of perfect love within the economy even. May we take measures then of the levels of opposition to love, manifest perfect harmony in our hearts and our feelings, in our minds and souls and desire body, and in the excellence of our perfect precipitation. Let harmony be the sign of the presence of love. Let harmony endure, and let your own path of self-perfectionment toward the ascension be filled with the love. This love of striving all the days of our lives. And recognize that the perversion of striving in strife, maybe internal strife one with the other, and strife among nations. Yes, we see this. Can we put aside any arguments, any feuds, any difference, which are waxing hot in the Middle East, and concentrate on striving to draw down the perfection of the Christ consciousness. The engines of wars would be consumed then, and the rivers of hell would dry up. We are Shamuel in charity, ever striving to focalize within your precious hearts that perfect love, and to bring you into congruency with the soul erection of the ruby ray pyramid. Cherish this goal, for the starlights will pass through the pyramid and make us whole. And also, from our beautiful charity, I have to share this one too. Beloved hearts of living fire, those who will touch the world the way to the golden age must master the flame of love. We present to you now this flame. We reveal to you its white fire center and a mighty action of the pink. And outside of the pink, you will see now leaping flames of golden fire, tinging as a corona of immense wisdom, the impact of love, the flame that we have described is as the light of Helios and Vesta, carrying the love wisdom of the solar system. Must become aware. We must reveal the beautiful sun behind the sun. It's a sling is pulled back for the release of love wisdom, that it is the universal power of God, His will, His blueprint, His divine plan, His great blue, causal body underpinning cosmos, which is the momentum behind love and wisdom, to release that love into action. Thus the train of love, wisdom, and power, whose home fires burn as the white flame of Alpha and Omega, our complement, without which we may not ever be able to go forward in the mastery of our own pyramid of our precious lives. Yes, this is the foundation, beloved ones. Let us return. Let's always return, carrying this precious, sacred foundation of love. Let's understand the greatest mystery of love is the love of twin flames, the love of the guru, the love of friends, soulmates, children, father, son, mother, daughter, sister, brother. Let us understand the love of karmic ties, where two people who become one for a season do so out of such an intense mutual love for God, for the fulfilling of the law of karma, that through the past may be jagged, and the returning momentous, rocky, and turbulent, they yet endure these cycles. They subdue the old momentums, and they love for the sake of love, for the sake of God, for the sake of life's previous injustice that must now be God justice. Understand the necessity of great love in karmic associations. Please let love flow ever more powerfully when you find resistance to it. Pour love on the most adverse situation. Bring out of them flowers that will adorn the crown of thy attainment. Let us no longer walk away in disgust, but stand, face, and conquer whatever the situation, and make, therefore, as God has promised, thy enemies thy footstool. Let every point of the energy within themselves, which is the essence of self-mastery, become the footstool and the stepping stone to the glory of God. Or, beloved ones, there is no other enemy except the enemy within that can exercise any power over thee. Therefore, conquer ourselves, and thou shalt have conquered all, even the all in the universe. So, Lord, God Almighty, dwell with us in the hearts of the keepers of the flame in this 14-day cycle, which we have now dedicated to the mastery of love. Actually, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's 14 stations of the cross also. So let the release of God's power this day, just like you're at the first station, be at the power of love that enables us to understand love's divine plans, and perhaps all that is opposed to it. Katumi had a statement to make some time back, and he said, the earnest student must believe us when we say that so long as a trace of human feeling, mild dislike, including subtle jealousies or hatreds, remains in his consciousness, he will be unable to summon the great love magnet of the central sun to assist him in obtaining re-entrance into the paradise of God, where the tree of life spreads its all enfolding branches. Allah makes really no exceptions. We can try, right? And our precious Saint Germain, he says, I counsel you to be wise. Be wise. I tell you to stand in the center of the sun of your own being. Neglect not my heart meditations, for as you increase the fire of the heart, so, beloved, I increase my presence in your heart. The increase of the threefold flame is your key to the all-power in heaven and in earth that may be given unto you as a part of the initiation of the Holy Spirit. Even the power of the 3 times 3. Seek it, my beloved ones. Oh, yes, it is easy to take my heart meditations, to play them on your car, cassette players, to play them in your homes. Do not think I will be offended if you cannot give 100% attention to these meditations, to process, to assimilate them, to drink them in, to hear my invocations given through the messenger, and to accept them. What with world conditions as they are, my beloveds, we cannot spend on the heart meditations the precious hours we have available to us each week for group decree dynamics in the defense of freedom. Let them be set aside if you need quiet moments. Perhaps we could say the moments when you retire and relax. So yes, beloved, drink me while I am drinking thee. For, beloved, Amritas has given us the dispensation of the violet flame sea in the center of Mother Earth, and I have come forth with the outline of the Maltese cross. Even so, Amritas, ruler of the violet planet, has loaned to me his mantle, whereby I might also, out of his sponsorship, give that portion of myself that I desire to give. For he does tell me that he does have enough of a cosmic moment on the 7th ray to spare. So maybe we're actually doing this, all right? We're doing this every night now. I have precious friends that have joined me, and we send them out, and it's like so much peace. Seeing everybody's beautiful, precious hearts as we say that all the invocations. It's so powerful to know that we're all one heart, that we flow together. And then really cool, Shamuel with Charity came in and tells us to show the great mystery of love and how love's fires, enfolding within the fire being itself, can restore us the gift of immortality. The stormy heart, the stony heart. What kind of a heart? What kind of heart's willing to be tried, purified, made white, restored to the living chalice of the flame of God. Oh, be not content to wear your threefold flame at 1/16 of an inch in height, which is barely sufficient right now. And with our devotions, we are maintaining wholeness, healing of righteousness in our sacred heart temples. He reminds us, Shemuel, beloved, if you would increase a fire upon the altar of being, then consort with the archangels of divine love, and love lead you and take you where you need to go to feel. And blessedly, we've got the beautiful. We start with beautiful, all the archangels. In the peace, it's like what we're creating, all right? It's like at times we're fearless for the purging fires of divine love. Came in first through the ray, the third ray of the path of the Buddhas, of the ruby ray. But we're beyond that now. We're ready to take from our own fear and doubt to release. But it takes courage to replace these with unending, unmitigated love. The patterns of Mother Earth and the patterns of souls become, as we stand before you, so tangibly present, know that our angels of the living flame of divine love come in answer to your freely given silent assent. And feel this, for they now place their presence over you to see what is a burden to you, so that they may remove it. Each time the angels come to bless you, beloved ones, you must realize that they can take from you only that portion of our negativities, qualified energy, that we can magically replace with love and light. Every time we come into the presence of the archangels, we feel them. And they're always here to help us. Or maybe help us remove unnecessary baggage, which is no longer part of our reality. And oh my God, so beautiful when they replace that with some essence of our personal Christhood and threefold flame. And do you know, beloved ones, that God so loved the world that He sent His Son, Lord Christ, who does also manifest above us in the personal presence of the Christ self. And He so loved us, He gave to us 12 petals of the heart chakra, signifying 12 unique vibrations that are as keys to the 12 gates of the celestial city, right here in your precious hearts, beloved ones. So Shamuel is asking us to hear His call and to understand the true meaning of the call of Jesus. The kingdom of God is already within you. God God has placed himself inside of you. Or else you would be vacant. Beings without soul or mind or righteousness or sense of what the moral requirements of the hour are. But right now, beloved ones, feel that precious fire burning in your heart. Feel as it grows in intensity. For you are indeed the presence of Christ and of mighty archangels who come as your servants and truly bow before the divine spark, because it is the presence of God. From within, from the point of light in the center of your precious hearts, is the kingdom of God, spun as a cocoon of light around you. Let's call it further, forth, and it is done. But until it's manifest, we have to clear that space, clear the aura, pour into the violet flame through our devotion to God. So, how about it, everybody? Are you ready to have the violet flame now? And the activation of this beautiful, I call it cosmic energy from Christ. The new ideas are coming in. Constant. It's awful. Beautiful. So unbelievable for so many. So, here's a message. They've given us so many messages. Samuel came so many times when I first did this. And he said, I'm Samuel. And I raised my hands. And now, I direct light into your precious hearts. I reactivate your heart chakra. I am balancing its 12 petals. I give support through the threefold flame, the diamond spark, in the inner chamber, the secret chamber of the heart. Oh, my beloved ones, the 7 archangels do have a plan for the resolution, not only of the monetary debt of the people of America, but also of the karmic debt. Truthfully, when we are told that with the vigil, with what we're doing with the archangels and the violet ray, we have become aware how we are injected with such beautiful, sacred energies. You know, we're not helpless. We are the divine helpers of God. Are you ready to get into the driver's seat? Drive your own chariot. Invoke the ascension flame. Rise up the mother light on that altar of your chakras. Purify your destiny. Oh my goodness. Can we go now and be the light in the love of God? Go and be that manifestation and allow nothing else to occupy our temple. Are you ready? And the message from Jesus on this, do not mistake material objects for your salvation. For one day you will be called upon by me, by the Lord Christ within you, by that Jesus who I am, to stand alone, robed in white, without assistance from any other sources, save the precious light that burns upon the altar of your heart. And by that light, and that light alone, you too will prove the victory of life over death and hell. Beloved ones, therefore, do not clutter your path with all of these objects, and do not run here and there. Salvation is not of flesh and blood, nor is it of the perfectionment of this human temple, but the perfectionment of the virtue of your precious souls. And therefore, take all other exercises, physical or mental, in moderation. And do not think that in any exercises, whether of yoga or a pranic breath or any other form, that you will succeed in perfecting that soul, but by virtue, by this sacred labor, by grace and good works, by faith and hope and charity, you will win the path of your ascension. Beloved ones, let all other things flow out, and then you will come into balance and perfective as a minimum necessity for the what we call sustenance of balance within the four lower bodies. This temple. Yes, it is a temple where thy mysteries of God are revealed in the hidden temple of your precious hearts. And sometimes it's but a secret of the hidden man of the heart. Are you ready? I am your Jesus, the fairest rose of your heart. I am one with your Christ. I am in the center of the lily, the threefold flame that is the heart of that diamond chalice of Mother Mary. Therefore, you see that the acceptance, feel it, flower right now within your heart. And this beautiful calling, perhaps is the lily, which does represent the threefold flame. And yes, sacrifice, surrender, selflessness, service are the jewels that come under the three jewels of the Buddha, the Dharma. These jewels you carry close to your heart. They are indeed rubies. Some of you have received, whether you reside here or in the farthest corner of Mother Earth, rubies from the heart of this great Buddha. You carry them in a pouch in the secret chamber of your hearts. And some of you have other stones of light for merit, whereby your hearts magnify the flame of God, not only by the threefold flame, but by these precious jewels, and contain extraordinary light, more light, really, that you can bear in your chakras, you see. 'Tis beautiful. The expanded heart flame is assailed to and by the world. And the worldly consciousness And the 8th ray of chakra is the armor, the shield. As the threefold flame expands, it's a secret chamber of the heart. And as it expands and expands, for right now, it is set before us. Thank you then that the threefold flame raised to our own height shall not also cause that chamber to become a cosmic egg? Aye, it is so. Thank you that 8 Buddhas shall not come and manifest in those petals when you shall have sufficiently balanced and expanded your precious threefold flame. We're being told to find love that is great enough to overcome. May you find the profound love of John, the beloved, that is great enough to overcome this insensitivity to others. Some abuse of power that results in idolatry, maybe a personality cult and so forth. And may you find in the wisdom of divine science, which is your messenger and is so capable of teaching us the wise dominion over self, whereby you will never trample upon another. How often has anyone recited the mantra and repeated in her heart, which is, for the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of God. As the waters cover the sea, it is a dream of all the saints in heaven. It is a dream of your hearts. Well, beloved ones, balance the threefold flame. Become shepherds, truly understanding the mantle of leader, and it shall be accomplished. Okay. Are you ready? Beloved, I give what Alpha and Omega have called me to give. For they have prepared you, even as the preceding ones have prepared your auras to assimilate absolutely the most fire that can possibly be given and received. Thus, for the moment, be still and contemplate the rainbow flames all about you now. Your body, elemental, right now, is enjoying a fire bath. The body, elemental, they love the fire bath of the multicolored flames. They delight in this. They are scientists beyond your kin, beloved. They know the science of the body. They know what the flames heal and how to apply them. They not only enjoy the bath, but are busy directing specific rays of the flames into any specific needs of our precious bodies. They are producing a well-beingness and relaxation. They produce a harmony of the spheres. And now, the flame forms the cosmic egg around you. It is a beautiful, we call an ovoid of light. You can sustain now the pattern of the flames, beloved ones. We can now magnetize them to ourselves at will by using the mantra that we have been given to the mighty threefold flame of life. This mantra, beloved ones, will call in the electrical presence around each one of us. It is not short, because through our giving of the mantras, whilst we're given it, I am realigning your chakras, assisting you to balance a threefold flame at all costs, and to bring God control to every aspect of your life. Thus, some mantras work well. It's a line or two of affirmations. But when I wish to activate in you the spirals of the rainbow rays of God, then I must have this mantra. And while you give it, beloved, I can sustain the presence. Thus, as it becomes a perpetual mantra in our precious hearts, we'll be able to see where the increase of fire and what it will bring us closer to all of the Sheilas at inner levels and on the outer. Closer, much closer indeed, to the members of the priesthood of beloved Melchizedek. Thus, the mighty threefold flame of life is a gift of God, so pure. Into the flame now comes your own beloved Seraphim, the very one who was with you in the hour of your birth, in the great central sun. Beloved ones, the Seraphim has attachment to you and to your twin flames, and desires to bring us together. The Seraphim has an attachment to bring our body and mind and soul into the health of God, the health of enjoyed by the Seraphims. I would suggest you woo your Seraphim and woo him to your side, that he may not return to the central sun, except according to the regular rotations and cyclings and recycles of the Seraphim from the great central sun to the outer rings they form in the outmost universes, and then back again. So, beloved Seraphims, as personality devoted, as they should be, to whomever God appoints them, inasmuch as the Seraphims, as you have been told, are great healers. They use these rainbow rays now for this healing purpose. I am in the white fire core of the flame. I am in the pulsation of resurrection's flame. I am in the action of the point of your holy Christ self. In this moment of our meditation, beloved, I am one with your holy Christ self. Now, please, look upon your holy Christ self. See the smiling faces in this moment. We're not in our fiercest mode, but when we see the beautiful forces of our heart now, the flames, a threefold flame, we have to stand firm. Firm, sometimes by the fury of the elements, and the wind, and the vortex of the fire. And of course, those are those that sort of what we call anti-Christ energy patterns. Right now, realize, no matter what, but remember, when anything like this is directed, remember who's with you. Beloved ones, we are under the God control of ourselves and the precious legions of light. Therefore, while we are in this precious hour of assimilation of the flames, right now, we are performing the service of dealing with any forces of Antichrist, which I'm going to repeat. Bind the forces of Antichrist in the earth. Ho! Mighty legions of the light descend. Ho! Mighty legions of the light descend. Ho! Mighty legions of the light descend. Take up your possessions in the quadrants of the earth now. By the mighty sword of the Divine Mother. Therefore, bind the forces of Antichrist in the earth, in the sea, in the earth, in the earth, in the earth, in the air, in the mental plane, in the etheric octave. Blaze the full power of the great central sun. Mighty legions arrayed in circles, a seraphim of God. Legions of the mighty fire beings of the ruby ray, and all of the secret ray Buddhas, come forth now for the binding of the forces of Antichrist in the earth. That all of heaven now unleash that full gathered momentum of Elohim. 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 Let the full power of God descend for the displacing in the earth, for the consuming in the earth, for the binding in the earth, for the judgment in the earth of those who are forces of Antichrist, known or unknown, embodied or disembodied. Let it descend now. Oh God, let the fire descend as you have accorded it, as you have decreed it, as you have sent it and sent me into the midst of it. Therefore, let the fire descend. Let the all-consuming fire deal with that consciousness and that manifestation whose name time is up. And therefore, let it be bound. Let it be dissolved. And let it be taken now into the very head of the central sun for the activation of the sacred fire, which is now met. Now the rain of fire snow descends. Descend, O fire snow. Goddess of purity, Goddess of light, Queen of light, all host of the fourth ray, Austrian purity, and all legions to go forth. Then they're bound to the host of the Lord, and the host of the Lord shall continue the binding. And therefore, I seal the action of the binding in the name Ahura Mazda. And I seal your temples in the flame that will not be quenched by God. That will not be quenched by Lord Christ or the Lord Buddha. Will not be quenched, beloved, by your holy Christ self. The only one who can quench this flame is you. See thou? Do it not. See thou? Do it not. See thou? Do it not. Salutations from all legions. Almighty, threefold flame of life, thou gift of God so pure, take my thoughts in energy and make them all secure, under bond of brotherhood and understanding fair. Send thee forth unto my soul the gift of holy prayer. Communications, strands of love, how they woo to heaven's law. A tender blessing for the good, releasing holy awe that draws us now near to the throne of grace, to now behold the sacred face, and without fear dispense, all right, the passions of pure God delight, which sets us free from all that's been the sinful nature of all men. Christ, raise me, raise us to self-mastery, the living passion of the free. Determination now arise, and lift me ever to the skies. I am, enfolding life and being all, with the God command, amen. That chatters human Paul. I am. The free, no bondage holds me back. I am the fullness of love's law, supplying every lack in consecration in full measure is my will and God's own pleasure. Saint Germain and Jesus dear, hold my hand with Morius here, and let the love of Mary then be the wings to raise all men, until they all unite in love, to serve the purpose from above, that comes to earth at any hour responding to the call of power. Send thy shining wisdom then. That is God's love, expanded now for all men. We thank thee, and we accept this done right now with full power. I am, we are, this done right now with full power. This is the full manifestation of the law of love that rules and raises us to our eternal victory, now and forever. Ooh, divine love, activate. Divine light, activate. Divine healing peace, activate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yadiyana, Yadiyana, Heal. Feel this magnificent love is right in your precious hearts right now. I see your angel wings. I see your radiance, and some way, when we are one heart, let us share this love, this sacred love, filling us now, the fire, the flame of our one, of our one heart. Feel. 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 Lauren, do you want to give everybody 5 minutes? And we'll go into the dolphin golden Merkaba?
Sure.
Okay, let's give them 5 minutes, okay?
Yes, okay,
Might get
everyone.
something to drink or go potty.
Shirley's going to take a quick break. And Michelle, if you're here, we can chat. Thank you, Shirley. Go ahead.
Okay.
We are just wooed by Shirley's voice there, singing
Oh
us.
boy.
Yeah.
That was, I kind of like doing it at this time of the day. It's, for me, it's right in the middle of my day, and it just,
Good.
it feels like it just brings everything into the center and makes it so peaceful and
Good.
anchored. Yeah, that was
Yay.
so beautiful.
That was, I took a note, Uhura Mazda. That was the goddess in the temple, and I had to chuckle at that. Uhura.
Uhura.
Uhura. Yes, okay.
There were a couple of lines that stood out to me in that one of them was the corona of
yes.
immense wisdom. The corona of immense wisdom. That's like saying the crown of immense wisdom. An interesting, that word stands out these days. And there was something else, something about with devotion, maintaining our wholeness. And I think that's something really, really strong to remember, is how easy it would be to shatter or to fragment, and how important it is to maintain our wholeness.
Yes, very good. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right, I'm checking our chat line. Yes, Carol, Corona is crown in Spanish. I know. Even that song, Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard. I'm going to cry when I say it. But, you can hear that word Corona, and we're just reminded that it is crown in Spanish. Very, very interesting. So good to see everybody here. And this time, this is our little shift. We've had an upgrade to our Lemurian Heart Temple, and it'll be 12 p.m. Pacific. And Michelle, we're so glad that you're here. I know that as you deal with things in your life, as you're so big-hearted with your mom and really have to be there for her, that's an important role that you play. We're glad that this is a good time in between those appointments. And
and it feels like so much is opening. Like, I've been talking to a few different people about, we can, where we put our focus, what we choose to look at. We can look at all the strife around us or things that are pulling us down. But then there's also that space in between where we flow in the magic. And in my personal case, things are coming, manifesting is just on fire right now. I decided it was time to put my mom's house for sale. And it was like, okay, it's time to do it. We put it up for sale last Tuesday, and it sold on Friday. So
wow.
we opened escrow today, and it sold for more than the asking price.
Yes.
So things are happening very, very fast, and it does feel in alignment right now for just moving forward. It's time to move forward. It's time to really embrace the new earth. And I'll be having Shun Williams here. He's actually going to be there, Loren, doing New World Peace Talk. This young man is like a mini Martin Luther King Jr. in the flesh. I mean, he's very forward thinking. I call him my brilliant friend. And he'll be on August 13th, he'll be doing a peace talk in a park in Boulder, where you are. And then he comes to me, and he's going to do one of his New World Peace Talks. We've decided to do it on the new moon at the ocean, at our little Lemurian, Laguna Lemuria, where I took you, by that rock on the beach with the elephant head rock. That's a transmitter and a receiver. So just expanding to hold that field of bringing in this new world that we want to see. And we're watching all the old kind of fight to stay alive, but everything's being revealed, and So things are really getting shaken up, but I'm staying in that place of awe and wonder at watching the new come in.
Yes, the new come in. I actually wrote a letter to my editor recently, and in days and now it's taking a lot longer. But we're seeing this voice. This is what we've been talking about, where the tolerance is no longer acceptable. I mean, look at even what's going on in Beirut, right? We're seeing people voice, and it's ironic, although there is no irony, but it's ironic that we have to wear something on our mouth when we go into public places. And we do it we've talked about this before, we do it in responsibility, social respect and responsibility for the collective at this time, with our eye on the future of New Earth. And we are, yes, it could get, there's certain things that kind of look a little turbulent, but this is all good. This is all good. It's signs of hearts awakening. And when we see, look at our education system. There's children going back to school in new ways that more respect their time in a way, right? I mean, we can say, oh, it's distance learning or online learning. Kids will, it's just a rebalancing, and it's happening on every level. So
it sure is.
Yeah. Welcome back, Shirley.
So amazed. My grandson is in Madonna University, and
yeah,
he got half a scholarship on baseball, and he was up by Traverse City. And they were at least out there being able to play baseball, get the practice in several of the colleges. And I can't believe this, but one of the boys got it. And, of course, he's the one that drove, Nathaniel back down here. So Nathaniel got it. But then he was tested again after several days. And it left, but we were all in lockdown, for 2 weeks. And he went back up, but just in a couple of days, he said, he was not comfortable. And a lot of the kids came back home. And that works out nice because now he can smell again, but he never got really a temperature, much of anything. But like Randy suggests this, we pay attention to how we can work through it. Also, one of my friends that does the body coach, she recommends the oregano, NOL, and it does work.
Yes. There's a book.
Can we go on and get into...
Yes, please do. Thank you, Shirley. All right, everyone, here we go. All right, thanks, Shirley.
Now, we're going to breathe deep, cleansing breaths, okay? And you're going to take a big lung belly breath. And as you breathe it in, breathe in the light. And let the light expand beyond your sacred body. You breathe out all the way down through your whole body into Mother Earth. You're going to see that you're surrounding yourself in this precious light. And you're releasing all that you no longer need. So let's do this 2 more times. Big lung belly breath. Hold. Breathe in the light. Feel it surrounding you. Now feel it healing you. And as you exhale, expand that light further around you. If possible, let's do it one more time. Inhale more. Hold. Completely through your lips. thoroughly. Now, let your breathing return to normal. If you can, sing or chant. We should chant 3 times. Ooh la, coquina, ooh lucky we know. Ooh la, what we're allowing to happen is we're inviting blessings. We're inviting spiritual medicine. Even if it's just for today, anger not, worry not. Be grateful and humble. Let us do anything and everything with appreciation and to be kind to all. Lemurian the golden temple protection. Let us become more and more relaxed, more at peace. Feel this beautiful golden white light flowing down into our I am chakra, which is maybe like 13 inches above our crown. See it going from cell to cell, molecule to molecule, flowing down until it reaches our crown chakra. Now it's through the crown chakra, going across our forehead, side to side, forward and backward, flowing down our third eye, across our eyes to our ears, and then flowing back to our nose, down to our lips, to our chin, to our neck, starting to feel more and more relaxed, letting it flow down our neck, to our shoulders, down our arms, our elbows, our wrist, our hands. See it flowing out of your fingers. Now feel it back at your neck, flowing down our torsos to our thymus, which is our high heart, our precious hearts, our solar plexus, our navel, our root chakra. Feel it on each hip. By the time we get down there, you're really going to feel this beautiful radiance filling us up from cell to cell, joyously lighting up our precious sacred self. Again, more and more relaxed and at peace. As it continues down our thighs, our knees, our calves, our ankles, the willow spring on the bottom of our feet and outer toes. Oh my goodness, we're much more relaxed and at peace. And our aura is filling with golden white light. The golden dolphins, bringing in their precious Merkaba of love, for world peace and unity. So let it now. Start out with our 3 big long belly breaths. Breathe in the golden light. Breathe in all stress in their mind. Breathe in healing golden light. Breathing out stresses in their bodies. Breathing in healing golden light. And releasing any hurts of sufferings in our spirit and our soul. Let us continue to breathe this golden light in as it begins filling us up from our higher self. Let us just concentrate a little bit on the radiant golden energy filling our crown chakra. Boy, it's back to working from cell to cell, letting the cells sharing and passing the flow of radiance of the sacred golden light flowing down. Again, third eyes, golden energy, cell to cell. Let it flow past our cheeks, our nose, our mouth. Can you feel your ears now? Ears are start tingling. My nose is tingling. All the way down to our neck. Flowing down our thymus, our precious hearts, solar plexus, navel, root chakra. Feeling more and more peace, sacredness filling us again and again and again. And let's do the energy again across our shoulders, down our elbows, rest hand, out our fingers. Become aware of how golden you truly are right now. Allow this golden radiance to flow through every single precious cell of yours. See it go out in your hands and your toes. I hope you see how radiant you are. Or spectacular. Let us just continue to be with this beautiful energies. Enjoy breathing in and out. Just being pure, golden, healing light. We are now at peace. We are peace. Peace embodies us. And as we are now fully in peace, oh my, can you feel the golden dolphins making their entrance through our crown chakra? They come in through the earth center core. And some coming from below, coming up through the soles of our feet, swimming up our bodies. Oh my goodness, there's 3 of them. They radiate this golden light and beam, the light all around them. Realize as they come up your legs, your torso, your waist, belly area, they're circling our heart chakra. They're going 3 times to the right. Feel the golden glow beaming as they spin around for the 3 times around the heart. And then 3 times to the left. They're beaming, glowing their healing love, golden light of bliss, right into our precious hearts. Ooh. All of a sudden, you begin to feel your heart chakra growing, extending this radiating golden light. Now the dolphins move back up to our higher heart chakra. Just near the thymus gland. And again, the 3 spins to the right, absorbing and releasing all that we no longer need. And amazing, as they spin 3 times to the left, become aware that this chakra resembles a golden Merkaba see it beaming golden light outward and inward. The dolphins now begin to swim down your arms toward your fingers. And as they reside on the tips of your fingers, oh my goodness, you become aware that they have multiplied. And now there's a dolphin for each fingertip. Are you ready? As we extend our hands outward, let us send the 10 golden dolphins out to the heart. Become aware. You're beaming now through your heart chakra. In high heart chakra, this magnificent, radiant, golden light. Now envision Mother Earth becoming this golden light. As the Earth becomes this golden light, you can now see the golden dolphins swimming to the Earth and around the Earth several times. 7 times to the left. 7 times to the right. Oh, let's enjoy this. Absorb these precious healing of our Mother Earth and all our inhabitants. Now you're strong. Feel your heart chakra filled with this golden light. Beam out to the earth golden light in the shape of a heart. Watch as the earth becomes a golden heart. You see a radiant golden dolphin Merkaba bathing fully Mother Earth's true love. Now let's come through again. Let them flow down through our bodies. To our bottom, root chakra, our thighs, our knees, our calves, our ankles, our feet. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? You've got 5 dolphins in each foot, 1 in each toe. How about sharing this golden Merkaba energy with Mother Earth and all those who are open to it? Big long belly breath. As you blow out, let the pretty golden dolphins fly out your toes. Can you see? No? The love our hearts are sharing with Mother Earth. Beware that the golden heart is still there within you. It's a big one. It's now floating to the center of the golden heart, merging, sitting in the center of the golden heart. As we allow this to happen also to Mother Earth, you're the golden heart, you're the golden Merkaba in the center of Mother Earth. Watch the golden dolphins swimming around the Merkaba. Feel the rain fall down upon you, flowing from above. Let it heal you. Let it bless you. Spread spread your wings real wide. It is pure love in all its radiance. Now the time has begun. You are free to be the angel you really are. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yada, yada, yada. Come Can you see that symbol now? Filling all the inhabitants of Mother Earth, the sacred golden light, liquid love, liquid healing, now infusing every area, every space, every fiber, every being, every nook and cranny of Mother Earth, and now into the atmosphere. Come on, let's focus on this beautiful symbol, feeling these golden rays of light. Feel how far this sacred golden essence of the golden dolphins have gone to. I also feel our star families connecting with us right now. You want to us, and our hearts on with you. We speak your name in every prayer, and if there's some other way to prove that we love you, we have just the right song. You belong to our hearts now and forever. And our love had its start many years ago. We were dancing in the stars, and a million guitars played our love song. Darling, you are the ones, and you'll always belong to our hearts. Oh, you can see the golden lion, the beautiful opening. The Pleiadians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Ceres, Lurans, even Venetians have joined us. Feel their love, their light, their joy in our sharing of our one heart. Maybe there's several areas we haven't touched yet. Just stay with us a few more minutes. Mainly because want you to be aware that this healing will continue, even with you and all those you come into contact with and the situations that come your way. Sanjalubaya, 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 Feel the golden rain falling all around you. We've actually created rainbow bridges from me to each one of you. And the flower of life as it comes to you, all the petals right now are golden dolphins. Enjoy them being around with you for a while. Feel the love. How they're honoring you. How they're appreciating you. All that you do. All that you are. We may be feeling this all night long, which I don't mind at all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Shirley. We are beaming our heart lights. We are radiant.
Oh,
Thank you.
It's so beautiful. I think it's going to stay with you for a while.
It's the light of our higher self.
Yes, it is. And see how beautiful you really are?
Can everyone feel their eyes sparkling?
Oh, yeah, man.
Hearts not only sparkling, but it's as if we can look out at the world and just beam this light with our eyes.
Yes, we can. After you practice it long enough, you can heal with your eyes.
And
I love doing that.
tell us more about that. What do you do to heal with your eyes?
Oh, yeah, I do. Especially with animals. A lot of them, we used to go to the Humane Society and to be with them. But I can now, my precious friend Carla, she has a dog. No, she doesn't. She has a cat. Buttons is his name. And I just have to look at him, eyeball to eyeball. And we will do this for 5 minutes. And when I sing, he's already in the room, But I've always been able to do this. I just never realized it. I think we all can do that, honestly. It's so beautiful to be able to activate your precious, sacred, 3-flame heart. And you can share it just through your eyes, not saying a word, especially with those who need it more. And I just talk to them softly. Don't tell them what I'm doing. And when I see that dolphin golden Christ light, I know that eventually they're going to feel it. Maybe, not until the night or something when they go to bed, but it's so beautiful. It's just radiant to be able to do that.
Truly healing. I love how you just, Shirley, you're so tireless at this work and sending it out and sharing and gathering all of us in this space. You really are the glue of our creation of this Lemurian heart. You're like the impulse, the impulse creation of this Lemurian heart temple.
Well, I couldn't do it without you.
You're the heartbeat.
The heartbeat.
Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, love.
Michelle, you've been on 111 minutes. It shows on my platform.
Oh my God. Oh.
More beautiful.
It's so interesting. It's interesting to pay attention to the numbers. Like.
Oh yeah,
they're showing up. They're showing up so significantly. On 8/8, I ended up signing our escrow papers at 11:11 p.m.
Perfect.
It just worked out that way. I just got home at 11 o'clock, got on the computer, wanted it done on 8/8, and boom, it was 11:11, and you can't make that stuff up. It just flows that way. It's like a little wink from the universe saying you're on track.
Yes, beautiful. And I know, Michelle, you and I met in person 11/11 on 2000. Was it 2009? Yes.
Yeah, it was.
On the beach there in Laguna, and the huge people. Didn't you have like 111 people there? I think there was 111
I don't know
people.
that. Was there? I don't remember counting them, but I remember there were a lot of people.
And I met my favorite aerobics person who inspired me in my own aerobics career, Tammy Lee Webb.
Yeah, she's one of my good friends.
Buns of Steel, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure people remember Buns of Steel. 500,000 leg lifts for the gluteus maximus. And anybody can have Buns of Steel. Okay, now we're being silly. See, you put us in a giddy spot.
Now, also, with the golden dolphins like this, you can do what I call the dolphin flush. Pain or something's bothering you, okay? That way you can flush it out of your body if the dolphin goes through and out your fingers and out your toes.
All 10 of them.
We'll have to practice doing that a little bit better if you want, but I do that often.
Okay.
And I do it, and then I shake my hands and let the dolphins go out.
I love that.
Oh, it's beautiful. And we really need to do this, and right now, because of everything that's going on, we need to do this for ourselves, to flush.
Yes.
Now, sometimes they come in, and then they become the colors of the chakras. But the golden dolphins, once we ignite our three-flame golden heart energies, then they seem to take care of it all,
We did that today. Thank you. So we can be with those dolphins and send them out to the world.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, send them to the community as we drive by and anywhere that needs it.
It's really a beautiful gift that they gave us. Able to do this. Hold on just a minute.
Earth to Shirley Irene. A Venus to Shirley. Venus
Yes, that's my niece.
Beautiful. Well, this has been a beautiful heart space with everyone being in this oneness during this gateway. I see everyone here and everyone who chimed in on the chat. We send you so much love. Colleen, Randy, Lloyd, Suzanne, Carol, oh my goodness, Yvonne, Kimberly, Penelope, Petra, and everyone who's listening and everyone who's joining us on the replay. We thank you for joining us and sharing in our heart space. How beautiful. Michelle, thank you too for being here, and Shirley, big hugs all the way around.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all the tireless work you're doing, for everybody's doing. Loren, the stuff that you're putting out there is just making tidal waves of goodness to open this new pathway that we're going through. And Shirley, thank you for doing and sending your Reiki every single night. It really gives me so much inspiration and hope to know that we're all little points of light doing what we're meant to be doing during this time. If we look at the news or we're, looking outside of ourselves so much, it becomes a little bit overwhelming. And I know the anxiety can kick in. And that's why I'm so grateful that we're doing these meditations. For me personally as well, it really helps calm some of what I feel in my body, and to know that we're joined in that space of the one-hearted Lemurian love just really makes me feel so calm and joyful. So thank you. Love to everyone.
Yes, thank you, Michelle. That is beautiful, and that's why we're here, and we can even feel this when we're not together online. It is palpable. Yes.
Yeah.
As Lloyd says, big, warm, energetic hugs to everyone.
Yay. Feeling that. Right back on you, Lloyd.
Thank you. All right, everyone, thank you here. And again, you can catch the replay, the downloadable replay to this if you wish to check in with it again. Just check back on this page after our event. All right, so Shirley, here we go. Thank you.